Good evening, YouTube. It's Michelle. Happy Friday evening. I have a couple of envelope junk journals that I'd like to share this evening, and I thought it would be fun to show, first of all, the items I used to make these journals. So first off, I am the manager of a couple of rental properties, and so all of the utility bills come to me. And the main one that I just love is this craft. This is from Excel Energy, which is our electric and gas company out here. And the craft, they're perfect. I use these envelopes for mail art. I use them in several ways, but today I've made a couple of envelope journals using these envelopes. There's that. Another fun thing that I have done is our paper towels come in a roll like this, or a stack, and they're wrapped with this fabulous paper. It's white, and it takes sprays, but it also takes tea dyeing. So on Monday, I came in the office. I'd been saving and saving and saving, and I tea dyed a bunch of sheets of this paper, and then I actually ironed it so it wouldn't be as wrinkled, but there are some sheets of this in the journals. I used some tea bags to make pockets, and I used coffee filters, those are balled up coffee filters, to make flowers. I used my Martha Stewart Border Punch. I used some Tim Holtz Distress ink for distressing the sides with the little mini sponge applicator. I use this great stamp from Stamping Up. It's dated 2003. That lets you know how long I've had this set. I think this is a set that includes cherry blossoms, but I use that for stamping on some of the pages. And then for paper stacks, I used this Mirabelle. This is a paper studio stack, as well as this Tuesday morning find, 7 Gypsies. This was 48 sheets of double-sided paper. Love this paper stack. It's kind of grungy. Definitely reminds me of Tim Holtz's 7 Gypsies brand, but this was like a $2.99 buy at Tuesday morning. So let's get to it really quickly. I filmed this a couple of times, and if it gets too big, Capture will not load this up to YouTube. It says it's too big. So this is one of the first journals I made. I distressed all of the envelopes, and what I ended up doing, there's 3 sewn-in signatures, but each signature is like an envelope, an interactive envelope section. And I couldn't put all of the sections together to make one signature, so I just made each section its own signature. And so, well, let's get to it. So here's the window. I just love that. I took the paper and I cut it in various pieces so that the bird could be in the window of the envelope. Here, let me show you this all the way around. Okay, definitely distressed and grunged this up a lot. And let's open it up and see. And so we've got plenty of journaling spaces and interactive pockets. I'm not going to say much because when I talk, it makes it too long. So I'm just going to do a flip through and show you what we've got. Okay, so that was the first one. The second one's a little bit more feminine, and this is done with that Mirabelle set. So we've got design paper on the front, some lace from my stash, more design paper on the back. This is a large envelope that was cut in half, covered in design paper. And 2 eyelets with just some organza ribbon as a closure. I do want to talk about the tea bag pockets. I took all of my tea bags that I had gotten and I dumped the tea out and slit them and created various pockets using stash lace, some eyelash trim. These are those satin rosettes that have the tulle behind them, and then some fun fibers. This was a St. Jude's envelope. I have to talk about this. This was great. When this came in the mail, St. Jude's is one of the charities that I support. When this came in the mail, I knew I had to use it in a junk journal in some form. So wherever there are butterflies or lace, that's just covering some of the mailing things. Like this is where the stamp was. When you open up the envelope to the full size, which is a signature 2, this was the top where I opened up the envelope, and so that was all white and crusty, so I went on ahead and covered it with 2 pieces of lace. And there we have it. So, 2 junk journals from envelopes. So excited that the mojo is back. I'm at 10 minutes, so that means this will probably load this time. This is my 4th take. And I'm just hoping that everyone has a happy, crafty weekend. Bye. This is Michelle by Bruton. See you soon.